Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing another makeup tutorial for you. It is on this whole look right here. Anyways, if you guys are interested in seeing how I achieved this look right here, then go ahead and keep on watching. Hey guys, so I am going to be doing another tutorial for you. I guess I should say another eye tutorial for you. So that's why you're zoomed in so close. I know that you like to be zoomed in this close. So to start out, I actually use my Morphe times Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm gonna be going in with this kind of yellowish brown shade right here. And we are gonna be using just a regular fluffy brush and taking the shade and popping it right here on my crease area. The brush that I am using is my Sigma blending brush if you guys are interested in getting that. So I just get a good amount and I just start in the crease and just go back and forth in windshield wiper motions. And I'm holding my brush a little bit further back. I want to really kind of build this color up instead of just going in and trying to get it pigmented as I can the first time, just because this is supposed to be more of like a smoked out kind of yellow eye look. So I really want to be able to tell the difference in the shades that I am using on my eyelid. So once I'm getting that color that I want to achieve on the crease area, I'm just taking this brush and kind of going in circular motions. Sorry if you hear my cat right now, he's going crazy. So now that I have that shade where I want it to be, I'm gonna go in with another palette. So the palette that I'm going to be going in with is the Sephora x Pantone Universe, and I'm going to be going in with this kind of like yellow green shade right here, and we are just going to go over that crease area again. This time I am taking just a regular fluffy brush. I got this out of, I believe, one of my Naked palettes. It's a double-ended brush. And I'm picking up a really good amount of this color just so that way it's showing through that orangey yellow shade we had just applied. And I'm going slightly under where we had initially put that shade just so you can see all those different tones through there as we are building the eye look. Okay, now I'm going in with my Morphe 35B palette, and I'm just going to be picking up this bright yellow kind of goldish tone, and I'm taking my Morphe M167 brush. It's just a really flat brush. What I'm going to do is start off with just applying this all over my lid, and then the next time I go in, we're going to be spraying the brush just to really get that pigment to show through there. And I am bringing this all the way into that crease area of my eye, so that way that's when you're gonna start to see all those other colors blending into one another, but you'll still notice the difference through there, and it just looks really, really nice and blended. So now that I have that yellow pigment on there, what I'm gonna be doing is going back in with that kind of yellow greenish shade, and we're gonna go back in that crease area and try to blend that out so there isn't any harsh lines, and you can tell the difference between all the different tones that we do have going on in there, since they all are in a range shade of the yellow orange, yellow green, yellow brown. Also, by doing this, I feel like it kind of lightens up the area in the crease just because this is a lighter shade between the other two. So it kind of gives it that weird pop of brightness right as you're transitioning from the brown into the yellow. And I really like how it makes everything stand out a little bit more. Now going back in with that fluffy brush, we're going to be picking up that like yellow brownish shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette and just kind of going in the crease area again, but just a little bit up so you can see those tones. And I'm holding this out pretty close to the edge so that way this is just a really light kind of fading. I don't want to make it too dark with that color we had just put in the crease area. Okay, now we are gonna go in with the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and we are gonna create a wing. I'm gonna do this off camera just because I feel like you guys have seen this before, and I'll flip flop because last time in a makeup tutorial I didn't do my mascara, so you guys can see how I do my mascara in this one instead of my eyeliner. Okay, so now that I got my other wing on, what I actually am gonna go in and do is use my LA Girl Pro Concealer here. We are just going to clean up that line and make that wing look really, really clean and crisp and cut. I'm just gonna take this right here because it already has a flat edge. I'm gonna be taking this concealer brush right here, and I'm gonna go right up to this corner and kind of fan it out so that way the line isn't really thick right there from the concealer. And then because I'm super OCD, I go in with a damp beauty sponge and just kind of try to make this more blended so you can't really tell that we went over everything with a concealer, but it still makes that wing in there look really crisp. Now what I wanna do is I wanna do both of my under eye area for you guys today just because I didn't have quite an idea in mind yet. I really thought I was gonna keep it kind of dark and smoky, and I think that's what I'm still gonna end up doing. So here we go. I'm gonna be going in with a fluffy brush and just that first transition shade we had originally taken to start the upper lid area, and I'm just really gonna go under there and just kind of put it, you know, in place and not really go in any kind of specific direction, I guess. And I'm bringing that color up into this wing so that way everything looks like it's more tied together instead of disconnected. Okay, now I'm gonna be going back in and grabbing this kind of yellow greenish shade right here, and we are just gonna do the same thing that we had just done with the previous color, just to kind of make those two shades stand out a little bit more on the upper lid. Now I'm gonna be going in with my 25B palette, and I'm taking the black shade that's right here, and I'm using my M165 brush from Morphe. It's just the angled edge brush that I used in my last tutorial. And we are going to tight line that waterline there and try to smoke it out so it looks more blown out under the eye. I'm gonna take that smaller end of the brush we had used that greenish yellow shade for, and I'm just really gonna get up into that black color and try to blend it down to give us that smoky effect. I'm just really lightly doing this too. I'm just taking it and going down. Every time that I'm like moving my brush, I'm always going back and forth in windshield wiper motions, but bringing it down so it really gives me that smoked out effect. Now what I want to do to highlight the inner corner is actually go in with this gold shimmer shade right here, and we are going to just lightly go in the very, very inner corner. I don't really want to bring it up and kind of have it flowing into much of anything because these are supposed to be more of those bold colors that you're seeing. I'm going to be taking my Morphe E36 brush and dipping into that shade, and I want this to be pretty metallic, so I'm going to be spraying my brush down. And I'm just dabbing that in that inner corner so it's not really going too much of anywhere up in the yellow shade. I do bring it down a little bit over here because I try to leave a little bit of a disconnect from the black so we could have more of that highlight down in the lower lash area so my eye didn't look too closed off with having such dark shades under there. I am going to be going in with my Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. This is what it looks like. It's from L'Oreal. I really, really like this. I feel like it gives you that like jet black kind of mascara look. this is what the brush looks like, so it really helps to separate my lashes. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is going in with my Ardell Brown Building Gel Fiber, and it looks just like this. The reason I'm going to be doing this is because I feel like the eye look is so bold. I want my eyebrows to be just a little bit bolder as well, so I wanted to show you guys how I use this, and I'm pretty sure I've used it before, but I figured why not just add a little extra something in there for you guys. I am making these look a little bit more like furry, if you will, because this eye look really is kind of inspired by a bee. I was just thinking about spring and I was like, you know what? Not that I'm like obsessed with bees or anything, because they're not my favorite, but it's something that we don't appreciate as much for the things that it provides for us. So here's my tribute to the bees out there in the world. I'm gonna be going in, I did highlight my face. I am gonna be showing you guys what I use exactly under my brow bone, or under my brow, on my brow bone. I'm just gonna be using the same brush that I had used for my inner corner highlight. So first I'm gonna dip into the Mimosa shade right here by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm gonna be mixing that with my NYX Born to Glow palette, and I'm gonna be grabbing this gold shade, and then I'm just gonna spray my brush down so it gives it more of that kind of metallic-y finish. I feel like that blends really nicely with everything, just because you're getting those brown shades, you're getting the gold and kind of the yellow tones, so it just really ties everything together. I do go a little bit heavier with my highlight on my brow bone area, just because I feel like why not, you got to. So for the lips today, I'm gonna be going in with NYX Lingerie Bedtime Flirt. It kind of has a pinky brownish hue, so I feel like it'll really kind of tie the springtime kind of feel into this look. Alright, and that is it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to give this a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my channel. I do upload every single week, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.